Talk about an HP computer next, a 15-inch touchscreen laptop with the AMD Athlon processor, 4 GB hard storage, and 128 gigabytes solid state hard drive. This also comes with the Microsoft 365 voucher. The price on it is $399.98. If you're shopping with a major credit card, you can break your payments down to 5 installments of $80, and we've got it with free shipping and handling. This particular configuration that was put together with accessories and software trial subscriptions would cost you over $825 at retail if purchased separately. We're offering it for $399.98, and again, you can take advantage of 5 payments of only $80 on a credit card with free shipping. This is the time to make this purchase, and Lori Foster is one of our electronics experts, is here to talk with us all about it. So welcome in, Lori. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Here are the color choices for you. This is the Moonlight Blue, so I'm just turning that case around so you can see it. We also offer it in the Winter Lavender. This one is very limited, and notice that your mouse is actually going to coordinate with that as well. Fewer than 50 available. And then last but not least, we offer it in the what we're calling natural silver. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So first off, it's HP. So
yes.
We know the name. The company has been doing computers for what?
80 years. 80 years we've been #1 in this space.
Right.
Yep.
Touch screen. So now the same convenience that you have with using your phone and your tablets, you have the ability to use here. This also has Microsoft 365
yes.
built in, and for anyone who is also, into computers, the Windows 11 operating system that you also have built into this as well.
Right.
So it really is for all of us that are looking for that second computer, a travel computer, the one that's the right size and 15 inches to take with us when we're, working in different parts of our home. This is going to be it.
Absolutely. And we've really loaded this with all the powerful computing from the #1. This AMD processor gives you that speed and responsiveness. And then you've also got that 4 GB of RAM that allows you to multitask, and it's the DDR5, which is the newest, means you can have lots of windows open at the same time like we're showing here. You also have that solid state drive, no more moving parts. These don't fail like the old hard drives did. 128 gigabytes of storage. That's 100,000 photos, 45,000 songs, and 60 full-length movies with a battery that lasts over 10 hours. Okay. And we have something called HP Fast Charge. You can charge up this computer 50% in only 45 minutes. So if you're at the airport and you're in a pinch, this is great for traveling. We've got that Wi-Fi 6, which allows you to take advantage of the high speeds that you can get on the internet. Windows 11 is the most intuitive operating system, and the great news is that in October, Windows 10 no longer being supported by Microsoft. So this is going to give you the future of what you need in a computer, and also in our most popular size, 15-inch screen. And look at this, it's portable, only 3.5 pounds. You can bring this anywhere you want to go because it's just so easy. And if you're traveling, road tripping, flying, wouldn't you rather watch a movie on this than your phone? Right. I mean, why strain your eyes? I mean, I'm wearing readers already. I don't need more help with the eyesight. So this is just giving you inside everything you need. And then the outside is just beautiful and high-def screen.
Let's take them on a tour of the ports and everything, if you could.
Perfect, perfect. So up top here, I don't know if you can see here, this is our HP TrueVision high-def webcam. And we all know that webcams are an essential now. We're doing Zooming and chatting and all of that. And we even thought to put this little privacy button there so that you just push it over so that people cannot see you when you don't want them to see you, and that's really important. Small bezel here, so the screen, you're seeing all of it, as much of the screen as you want. It's HD, it's 15.6 inches. And then if we come down here, we've got that full-size keyboard with a number pad, a fingerprint reader. That's how I get into my computer. I no longer have to remember passwords. I just have to bring my finger. And then we have a trackpad if you want to use it. But remember, this is touch, so we can do anything we want with touch as well. And then there's a couple fun buttons here. There's an emoji button that you can press that's going to pull up fun emojis you can use in your correspondence. And, you know, this is maybe for work or school, but you can have fun with it too. And then that trackpad, as I mentioned, if you roll it around, because a lot of computers don't have a lot of ports anymore, we're giving you everything you want and everything you need. So here we have a super speed USB, the one we're used to, an HDMI, so you can put this to a monitor or TV to do a slideshow. That USB-C, which we call the port of the future. We'll turn it around, another USB, and look, that's my dongle for the included wireless mouse that you get with the computer. I mean, this is an insane deal.
And then the headphone jack.
And the headphone jack as well, the power cord and the headphone jack. But you don't have to have wired headphones. It's Bluetooth enabled, so you can do so many other things with it that you don't have to always be wired to a computer.
Well, what you need in a computer is for it to be comfortable, lightweight, easy to carry, doesn't overheat, offers you speed and agility, the ability to multitask. All of those are yes, 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 check, check, check.
Right.
And then, of course, you have the Windows 11 as well as an operating system and processor that is going to be, you know, one of the best. The Intel Celeron processor is what's inside.
Right.
So let's take them on a deep dive of what's inside and work through some of the systems if we could.
Absolutely. So you mentioned Windows 11. It's the most intuitive operating system Microsoft has ever created. And in fact, there's even a button here on the keyboard, the start button, that you can press that's just going to pull up all your apps. You can personalize the way it looks, as you see here on the screen. And I know you appreciate aesthetics, so you can really make your computer your own. Windows 11 allows you to create, connect, and play. So it's not just all work. That start button brings you to all your apps. You just type in that little window anything you need. Used to be you have to search for the settings button. Now you just type in, you know, display or whatever you want to work on. Make it look the way you want, but also you can be productive. You can have 3 windows open at the same time and do what we call snap them. So they're all on the screen at the same time. You can plug this into multiple displays if you want, a TV to show a little slideshow. And then that touch screen, and this Windows 11 is built for touch screens. I can't even deal with no touch. You know, like I'm always touching a screen even if it isn't touch screen.
I know, you forget. If you're so used to using your phone or using your tablets, and then you get to a computer, you're instinctively going to touch the screen.
Widgets, so you can look at the weather and the news very easily on the screen, and then everything you want. You can use voice, you can type, you can click, you can touch. So it's your choice, what you're comfortable with.
Full-size QWERTY keyboard and the number pad too. So
I know, I love
nice.
that, especially if you're, you know, doing invoicing or
buttons. And this could be your household hub where you do your bills and, you know, pay taxes and all that stuff. It's nice to have that additional feature.
Yep, and they just showed the Microsoft Store, which I'm going to actually bring up as well. In the Microsoft Store, which you have access to, there are millions of apps that you can download and buy, whether it's games, movies, books, all of that, and your operating system automatically updates, so you have that going for you. And then don't forget our Microsoft 365, which I could not live without. Often that's an option. This is coming free for a year. That would normally set you back $60, $70, so that's included. What do you get? You get Word for your documents, you get PowerPoint for your slideshows, Excel. But one of the things I really love is that OneDrive, which is cloud. I keep everything on the cloud of my computer, so that if I switch computers, all my files are out there. And even when I'm traveling, I can go to the OneDrive from my phone and easily print, access any of my files from my computer. Outlook for your emails. You've had ClipChamp for video editing, and then Teams, which we use when we dial in from home and we're Skyping in. And so all of that is such a great value, but you've also got this beautiful 15-inch, most popular from HP, like I said.
And you look at it and you think, well, how is it possible with all that and it's under $400? Well,
I know.
HP and QVC have been working together for a long time. They negotiated this deal to give us the opportunity to bring this to you at that price. There are only 2 colors remaining. I misspoke earlier. The natural silver has sold out. So we only have the lavender, winter lavender, only 3 dozen of those. And then we have the moonlight blue, and that's the color that Lori's computer is as well. You get the coordinating mouse with it and the power adapter, as well as a voucher that all total would cost you $825.88 at retail. We're offering it for $399.98. And here, as you're shopping for your computer, you can take advantage of 5 payments of $80 on a credit card. Get this computer home, set it up, use it, love it, and keep your payments. If you don't, you send it back and there is no restocking fee. So you have within 30 days to make that decision on whether you're keeping it or sending it back. We also love that, again, when you're shopping with QVC and HP, you know you're getting both qualities and both companies that stand behind everything that they do. So just know that there's support to help you with any questions that you have by calling the HP hotline.
And look here, I brought up Copilot. It is our AI that's built into your machine. And I know some people may sound scary, but AI is your friend. It helps us work smarter, not harder. I asked it to give me some weekend trip ideas that are within 3 hours drive of Philly. So maybe you're thinking about going away for the weekend. We have St. Michael's, Maryland, Annapolis, Maryland, not far from where I live, Fredericksburg, Virginia. We have Longwood Gardens, not that far,
That's
right?
close.
Everybody loves that. But you can ask it all kinds of different tasks. You can ask it to summarize a document, summarize an article within your browser. So there's so many things here that Copilot can do, and that's part of Windows 11. So if you got Windows 10, you want to get a unit that has Windows 11. Any way you want to work with Copilot, whether it's talking, whether it's text, putting the text in, maybe it's going to suggest some music so you can focus and get your work done. I know sometimes I have too many things in my brain and I need to calm down. You can ask the questions. You can ask it to help you with your slideshow. I mean, kids today have it easy, don't they? With all of this at their fingertips.
They have their own set of challenges, but navigating through information is not one of them.
Right. I didn't have the Encyclopedia Britannica anymore that we had to go through, or the World Book. You can even get it to edit your photos if you want to do stuff for social media. I love that you get it to do tasks. My daughter and I have been doing a little video series on social media, and I asked it to do a cartoon graphic of us, and it's so, so cute. So there's just so many ways you can use Copilot, and that's just one of the many, many things that you can do on this product.
Well, and you do it at a great price. So take advantage of this big deal price on this computer today. $399.98 with 5 payments of $80 on a credit card and free standard shipping and handling. Of course, shop confidently knowing that you've got QVC and HP supporting this offer. It is E327932, and we appreciate you coming in early and walking us through that. Thank you so much. All right, so we are, speaking of Maryland, this is a company that's